Hey guys, welcome to another episode. This is actually my first Sony Vegas tutorial. So let's go ahead and open up Sony Vegas, which is what we have here. We need a video to play with. So I just happen to have one right here somewhere amongst my videos here. This is from a video I just uploaded with Blondie and Back to the Future movie clips. So let's go ahead and plop that in there. As you can see, it takes a little while for it to come on up here. Building its peaks right now. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this folder here. So today, the effect that we are going to explore today is called HSL Adjust. Okay, so there's a couple of scenes here in particular. The breakdancing scenes I'd like to actually apply this effect to. So we got to find the scene here, which should be right around here. There we go. So that's pretty much our scene right there. Let's go ahead and try to find the beginning of this thing here. Okay, so that looks like about it right there. So we're going to hit S on our keyboard to do a split. We are going to zoom in with our scroll wheel or with our plus and minus signs over here on the side. I'm just using the scroll wheel on my mouse. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and set the beginning and ends of this little loop here, or this little scene here with the breakdancer. And that should be it right about there. So let's go ahead and try to apply this HLS adjust here. Which would be right here, Sony HSL Adjust. We're going to say Add and say OK. Okay, a little pop-up dialog window comes up here. Okay, we could put it right here if we wanted to. I kind of like just having it, on the side here. Or maybe we'll go ahead and adjust it down and maybe put it right under the video itself. So. For those of you who don't know, HSL means hue, saturation, and luminance. And the way you figure that out is you just hit the little question mark there, which is right here. Tells you all about it. So hue, saturation, and luminance, which is referred to as lightness, which is sometimes referred to as lightness, is a correction filter used to alter the display of colors in video. Besides improving an image or video clip, this effect can be used in many creative and artistic applications. Okay, so with that in mind, we could add a hue, like so. You see that? So what we can do is we can use this little animate button right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and slide this little slider here all the way over to the side here as far as it'll go, and I'm going to go ahead and adjust the hue slider all the way up, and as you can see, it changes the color quite dramatically. And maybe throw the saturation all the way down. Nah, we don't want to do that because it'll get rid of all of it. Maybe throw the luminance all the way up. Nah, that's too bright. Let's just keep it the way it is. And we'll go ahead and close that out. So as you can see, over the period of the scene, the hue is going to go from essentially 0 all the way up to 1. that kind of thing. So what that means is it produces a really interesting effect. It's almost like a lava lamp changing color really slowly. And it kind of looks like this. Let's see if we can get it to, yeah, I got it on quarter. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and hit the loop button here and press play. And that's kind of a cool effect. It's kind of got that, it takes, as you can see, this video is, you know, it's from the early 80s. It's maybe from like 83 or 84. And it has the ability, once you do that effect I just showed you, it has the ability to produce kind of a lava lamp effect, where it's yeah. But also we can throw the saturation level all the way up if we wanted to, throw the luminance all the way up. It's a way to make essentially make old videos look pretty interesting. You know, we've got a bunch of presets here. We can invert the color, desaturate, essentially goes down to like black and white, max saturation. That's kind of cool. And half saturation. I mean, pretty straightforward stuff, you know. So let's see if we still have our effect going here. I know it's a little jumpy right now. I've got a video currently compressing here, so that's probably taking up quite a bit of my RAM here, but you get the basic gist of it. And we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing to another scene here. There's another scene with a breakdancer doing the windmill here. We're going to go ahead and try to back it up as much as possible. Go ahead and wait for Blondie to fade out. We're going to do an S on our keyboard to do a split. And let's hit the play button here. So we're going to go ahead and this is kind of a short one, just like the one we did before here. So it should go by really, really quick when we're playing it. But this is just kind of a demo thing. I might go ahead and upload this when I'm done. But let's just go ahead and throw our HSL Adjust on here. And just like before, we're going to hit our Animate button. Okay. And slide it to the right. And then add our hue. Go ahead and throw our hue slider all the way up. And also let's let's go ahead and throw the saturation all the way up. Let's see what that looks like here. So we're gonna go ahead and double click on here, hit our loop button, display play. So I know it's a little choppy right now, but I'll go ahead and render that out at the very end here and show you exactly what it looks like here. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing to another. Actually, let's go back and to this one, and yeah, the saturation's all the way up, so that'll work. I believe. Hold on a second. Yep, that's up. So there's another scene here with another break dancer doing a windmill. And we're going to go ahead and try to do that one as well. There we go. So we're just going to get here. We're going to toggle back here and really try to capture this scene here. I'm going to go ahead and hit the S. back just a little bit here. Hit the S button again, and just like we did before, we're going to do, where's it at here? HSL adjust, add, okay, and throw the saturation level all the way up. Hit our animate button, move all the way to the right, add to hue, and as you can see, our line is going at a perfect 45-degree angle, so should work really nicely. Let's go ahead and play that real quick. Okay, so they're gonna make me go. I'm gonna go ahead and render out the whole scene here, starting with our first HSL adjust, and let's see, file render as, and we're gonna call it HSL adjust test. So we're just gonna say render, okay. And I'll go ahead and fast forward this when I actually upload it to YouTube. I'll go ahead and fast forward this so you won't have to wait 2 minutes or whatever. So that was pretty much 2 minutes on the dot. Let's go ahead and pull that that video up here. So I'm going to minimize that, and I'm going to go to my folder, and we called it HSL adjust. So we got to go up here, A, B, C, F, G, H, HSL adjust test. There we go. Let's try that one more time. Let's see how it looks here. Okay, so that was okay. I noticed that there was one that I missed in there. There was another scene where of a guy doing another windmill. So let's go ahead and try to find that. That's right about here. And another thing I like to do is I'm going to show you is I'm going to go ahead. We're going to do our S on the keyboard here. And one thing I like to do here is it's another little quick effect, and that is I'm going to take the video and I'm going to go to my effects, and I'm going to turn it into a black and white. Okay. Now you might be saying, well, why the heck are you doing that for? Well, I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to go to effect again. And I'm going to add another effect, and this is going to be our color corrector. Okay. We could also use secondary as well, but this is just a really quick demo of color corrector. As you can see, we've got our color wheels here. I'm just going to take that the mid channel right here and just throw it all the way over to green. Okay, and that basically just gives like kind of a matrix looking effect, you know, with that green, with kind of green and black was always like it's got a lot of contrast to it, and that's something you can do. I mean, but you could also do like red, you could do yellow, and also there's an animate button right here that we could do. Let me see if I could get this down here. So let's see here. We're gonna go all the way to the right here. Actually, let's go over like a quarter of the way. We're gonna do red on the quarter of the way. Okay. And then we're gonna do go another quarter of the way in and go to green. Not sure why it's not doing green here. And then go another quarter of the way. Go like here. Okay, yeah, because it's transitioning. Okay, so we went to green. Now let's try blue, which would be right here. Okay, and then another quarter of the way, or just go ahead and go all the way to the end and do like a yellow. Okay, so this is essentially what we would have here. So that's kind of got that lava lamp effect thing going on too. I'll just do like a really slow version there. As you can see, it's kind of got that color change thing going on. I might do that with the other ones too. That's kind of a cool effect. But that's pretty much the lesson for today. Figured I would take a break from doing the audio thing and try to show you guys what I've been doing with the visual side of the multimedia creation here and the multimedia mashups. So that's pretty much the lesson. I appreciate your attention, guys, and I will be back with another lesson very, very soon. So stay tuned and please subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.